Check out this video from the House of Machismo podcast. It's House of Machismo.
Yeah, is that sometimes when I have an argument with someone,
Okay.
and it's not resolved, that maybe days later I'll play the conversation out in my head, and I'll have that argument over again.
Yes.
Trying to make my points, and then sometimes I even say it out loud. No one's around, but I'll go ahead and pretend like as if I'm talking to the person, and I'll talk about it out loud.
Yep.
I'm all like, "Oh yeah." And I start thinking like, oh, geez, what happens if somebody was around? They would see this. They would walk, in seeing this, and they would think that Marty's talking to himself.
This guy's gone insane.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I don't say it out loud, but I do think about it. I do think about it sometimes, but especially if it's like a fight, and you're like, man, I should have said this. Fuck, this would have been perfect. I would have just walked away after this, Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. But I don't say it out loud. You crazy?
No. I'll say it out loud and I'll talk. Mainly because I spend a lot of time by myself or something, and it's like I'll go ahead and just have that conversation.
Okay.
But I don't try to be the other person. Like I don't voice the other person.
Okay.
That's in here.
Okay. Well,
that's in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get that.
So you get that's what we're kind of heading for. I'll give you another one. Okay, so that every time I walk into the public restroom, and I always have to glance at the toilet stalls to see if I see any feet.
Yeah.
To see who's in there.
Okay.
And it's only because I need to formulate a plan of attack or defense in case somebody tries something. Like, have you ever seen movies where people get attacked in the restroom or whatever from behind, like a wire?
Yeah.
I have to know who's in there.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh
like
my God.
Like not specifically like, Roy, is that you?
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like, okay, there are 2 feet here and then the rest are empty.
Yeah.
So someone's in there.
Okay.
So at least I know. And then while I'm at the urinal, I'm listening to what they're doing.
Uh-huh.
And I'm waiting for them because, when somebody gets up, you can hear the toilet seat, blah. And then you can hear the jingle of their belt or whatever. Yeah. You hear, obviously, the flush and all that. So I know what's
going on.
Right. And then I'll be honest with you, there's a good portion out there people do not wash their hands because I don't hear that. I don't hear that sink go. No. Especially doing that.
Yeah.
And so that's why, it's just for my safety.
Yeah.
I have to know who's in the public restroom, who's in the restroom with me.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, my goodness, I don't do that at all. What? I guess
you should, dude, because that's when they're gonna get you.
Yeah.
It's when you least suspect it.
I guess.
Oscar, am I right?
Well,
yeah, but so what I do, something similar is when I'm at a restaurant, and if I notice someone who just looks sketchy, I'll start coming with a plan of attack. I'm like, okay, what do I have at my disposal? I got this plate. I got this napkin dispenser.
And you do this while we're at McAllister's?
I'm not scared of those people. And I'll be like, okay, if I got to move this chair out of the way in case I got to run at them. Or there's this table I can flip over. Like, this one's empty.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just going through scenarios and thinking, like, how to, because usually if I'm with family, if it's me, I don't really care what happens to me. But if it's my family, I'm trying to protect them and I'm trying to end you real quick.
Yeah.
So, so what Marty says isn't too far-fetched from how I think in certain situations.
Yeah.
So, Marty, you're not crazy.
Oh, thank you.
No, that's awesome. No, I mean, honestly, this has actually happened recently. I was at a bar, and then this guy walked in wearing a helmet, completely covering his face, and he sat all the way at the end of the bar. And I was just looking at him the whole time. I was like, dude, what the fuck's this guy? Like, is he going to take his helmet off? He was like completely covered his face.
Was it like a motorcycle helmet?
It looked like a motorcycle helmet, but it wasn't. Because it was like he took off like the visor part off.
Was he asking where Sarah Connor was?
No. Oh, okay. God. Might as well, dude. But honestly, I was freaking out. I was like, man, I'm just waiting for this guy to either pull out a gun. Because he even had a backpack and everything. So I was like, man, this guy's sketchy as fuck. Like, he's probably going to pull out a gun and just fucking shoot everybody up. Either that or have a fucking bomb in his backpack or something. I don't fucking know. Just thinking the worst, But no, luckily he left, and it was good. But I mean, I totally get that. Yeah.
What is it like? I'm friends with a lot of police officers, and so they got me into. I'm not in this habit anymore. Although now I'm going to start thinking about it. It used to be almost second nature.
Yeah,
is that I always would sit with my back to the wall and I'm facing everybody.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I like doing that too. So
Yeah.
can people watch?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, and we're like, oh, look at that guy.
Yeah.
I mean, that girl.
Or both.
Or
Whatever.
both.
Or it'd be like, do you think they have a gun?
Do you think
this?
Do you think they're real?
I'm gonna have to. And then you walk up, it's like, those aren't real, are they?
Boink, boink, you poke.
It's like, no, it's a real gun. It's like,
of
okay.
course,
Yeah,
of
yeah,
course. That's what
it
I was
is.
talking about.
Yeah. But I totally get that, and
Yeah,
so
yeah.
for me, it's always been like a safety thing.